Absolutely.
All right, North Melbourne. Their ladder leaders, 2 games clear. Daniel Wells, I wonder if he's going to play on Friday night as they're about to unveil the Indigenous jumper for this weekend, which has had such a recent history at North Melbourne, and it's felt not only by Daniel but Lindsay Thomas the first time it was sent out into battle.
Very special round. I'm very proud to wear this jersey tonight. I know you boys will be too. It's I suppose a big night for the club because it's the first time we've ever worn a Guernsey like this. So it's very special. But Sarrita, I just want to thank you for your hard work, what you've done. And so on behalf of me and Daniel and the boys, we really want to thank you for what you've done. It's something that I'm going to wear very proudly tonight. And without your design, this wouldn't be possible. So thank you very much. And not only me, but I know the boys will wear it with very proud tonight. So thank you very much.
Look guys, I'm really proud to be a part of the process. I'm overwhelmed. I'm so excited to see you guys run out, and you know what it means to the boys, and I'm sure you guys will pull together, and that's what the story's about. So good luck and yeah.
So Sarrita King there, and here with us on 360. Welcome.
Thank you.
And you're sporting your design.
Why not?
Daniel Wells, good to see you, Daniel.
Thanks, guys. Cheers.
Tell us about, this is the 3rd time you've designed North Melbourne's Indigenous jumper.
Yeah, the 3rd time round, and my sister jumped on board this time as well. So it's a new painting, a new inspiration for the Guernsey. It's called Bloodline, painted half by myself, top half, bottom half by my sister. It's a really, it's a story that both of us love. It's a painting that we do regularly together, collaborative work. It means a lot to the club as well, so we're really happy to be back for the 3rd year. What's
the significance behind the design?
We've got the bloodline that runs right down the middle, and it's all about family and connection to each other, to culture, and mainly the cultural connection. And then my design is all about the family groups that live on the land, and Teresa's side, which is my sister, is all about the aerial view of the land. So it's that real mix of old traditions versus also the new age coming through, especially with Indigenous culture, and the bloodline really drawing it back for the family.
Daniel, do you enjoy seeing the design each year? We saw last year's then, and this one's in front of me.
Yeah, I do. I think Sarrita once again has done a great job. We're just rapt to have someone of her calibre to come on, young artists, and just deliver year in, year out. And we're always very privileged and proud to be wearing what she designed.
What are these things? Hello, Sarrita. What are these things over here? When I walked in, is this? And I asked, and they said this is the basis of your design.
Yeah, you could see. So that actual artwork there is the one that my sister and myself worked on, and then was interpreted straight onto the Guernsey. So it's a beautiful representation. And the other artwork you saw there was what I usually do, what I'm known for. So that's an ancestor's painting of mine. So that's what I usually do, and this is for the club. They approached both of us, and we were really happy to do a design that meant as much to us as it does to them.
So Daniel, will you be wearing it? Will you be playing on Friday night?
Well, I hope so. I've got to get through training on tomorrow first. It's only a light session, so far so good. More than likely I might be, but I've still got to make sure I get that last hurdle.
So the concern was when we heard of the injury, you've got to sort of Achilles. I went, oh no, what? Clearly not as bad as last year.
No.
Similar?
Different leg.
That helps.
Yeah, different leg, which helps. So
that helps enormously, actually.
No, it's actually pretty good.
Is it?
I think, obviously, with my history with injuries and the Achilles, they were pretty cautious. I probably could have played last week if we were pushing it, and Brad has said publicly he wants me to get back out when I'm ready to go, and not just for this week, but for the rest of the season. So.
Don't be out for too much longer, mate, because you might struggle to get back in.
Yeah,
don't give any sucker an even break.
Yeah, I know that. So I'll have to make sure I train well tomorrow.
Yeah, you'll be right.
So you've had such a good run at it this year, and got back to the footy that we know and you can play. Is sort of how precious is it to try to keep that run going at the moment?
Yeah, it's Yeah, it's been good to come back and play my role. It's a bit different than previous years. Really, there's no heavy reliance on myself, I suppose, and Brent in the past. It's everyone's plays a role, and you just said it before, Robert. If you can't give an air sucker even punch, even though they're my teammates.
Yeah.
Everyone's fighting for spots, and most of the boys can actually play any given role. So I've got to make sure what I bring to the team is my own attributes, but also what the team needs.
The beauty in what I've been told, Wellesley, is that you're really enjoying that stress-free environment. For so long, we from the outside are saying, Wells, if he doesn't play well, North can't win, and same with Boomer. You just touched on that. What's it like to not have that stress and having, I suppose, that mental freedom just to play the game and enjoy the game? Yeah,
it feels good. It's been a long time since I suppose I've been tagged this year. I don't think I've been tagged at all this year. I think Brent still had a couple of runs with, so he still cop a bit of attention, but we've just got good players all over the park now. And it doesn't really matter what position you play or what kind of player you are. It's obvious at our club if you're ready to go and you can perform highly week in, week out, and for the whole game, you're more than likely to get a game. One of our favourites is Drew Petrie. He's everyone's favourite. I mean, feeding him, what a great season he's having, and the milestone recently was just fantastic for him in the club. Oh, he's a sensational bloke and deserves everything he gets. So he works so hard and he brings a lot of other players into the game. And obviously Wadey's having a fantastic season, big brownie, and they can pretty much thank Drew for that.
Do you feel like this team is good enough to have a crack at it?
Yeah, I think so, no doubt. We've got ourselves in a good position at the moment, which is good. But it's going to be really difficult the next sort of second half of the season. But we're ready for it, and we look forward to the challenge. Last one from me. Is that all right? I reckon last year you would have been thinking, what's going on with my leg? I can't get it right. I can't get back on the park. People saw you and thought, geez, he's put on a bit. You've stripped down. You're playing great football. Has that meant that you're looking at your future differently? I mean, what are you, 31? 31, yeah. 31. Has it changed your outlook a little on maybe how far you can, or how long you can play this game? Yeah, a little bit. I think with the injury last year, the unknown was just all the way through. Every week it would change. But once the season finished, we set the body and really understood what my Achilles were doing, what it needed to get back to. So this little hiccup, I was pretty confident we'll be fine in a couple of weeks. So yeah. Who knows? Look, we've got Brent at our club, who's obviously the oldest player in the competition. So I'm not going to get to that level, but I think with the recovery and the way how professional it is now, players are going to play a little bit longer.
Good on you, mate. You've got plenty left in you. I hope to see you Friday night in that jumper.
Me too.
Sarrita, you've done yourself and your sister proud again with the design, so enjoy watching it go around on Friday night.
It's always the best few weeks, I think, watching the Guernsey out there, and obviously North's been really great to us, so we're really happy.
Sarrita King and Daniel Wills with us on AFL360. It's Players Night. Jack Revolt and Jordan Lewis about to join us.
Every day, but I know he ain't seen it. Always